right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round one gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. Nice looping punch. There's no tell on that leg kick.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, an educated jab there. I can watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. Good punch.
Tries the flying knee to no avail.
Don't back up, push forward.
Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the tie clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jabs, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is the jab. Right? And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Takedown attempts starting to pile up. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Good body work with that hook by Choi.
Look at how he turns his hips into that leg kick.
Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by the Korean Super Bowl. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed without. Finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by the Korean Super Bowl. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Round round two next.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, round two is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys were evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round. Still nice body kick land.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage and might as well use it. Choi gets caught with that punch. Nice slip to avoid the left. Connects with the right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man. I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And both guys really throwing with authority. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Oh, and he gets the takedown. Useful. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, collar tie.
Slicing elbow lands from the clinch. Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And he landed the right hand there. Oh, nice combination of strikes, all set up by that takedown. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by the Korean Superboy. Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Setting up a sub here.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, he postured up there, and he's out. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Lands the right hand.
That's a big strike right there.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a
angle, got to a high cross. Oh, takes it forward high. What a fantastic takedown.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Choi. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep,
there you
absolutely.
Go. All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights, man.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expect somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Lands with the right hand. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Just misses with the straight right. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Look at him working and trying to shut the liver down.
Nice punch by the Korean Super Bowl. Just out of range with that left hook.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, straight to the body by Choi. He blocks the punch. Oh, that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times to the face. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Tries to work it into a takedown.
Oh, big punch land.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab.
Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land from anywhere.
Oh, good job defensively there to block the strike by the Korean Super Bowl.
And then he throws an overhand right.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Some nice back and forth action here.
Get the double leg. Double legs there. Double leg.
Nice kick.
Nice 1-2 there. Just misses there with the left. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Some blood starting to trickle down in and around that left eye. Hopefully it doesn't affect his vision.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good to me.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Trying to double up on that jab. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Choi. Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It does not feel good. Oh! Oh, nice right hand.
Combinations here.
Good punch lands.
What a round! All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Connects with a right.
What a punch.
Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent. That was nice.
Misses with the right hand. Double jab landed there by Choi. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there. Beautiful punch. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
They continue to exchange. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, here's a kick to the body, blocked, though, by the Korean Super Bowl. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
What a takedown.
And he gets the single leg takedown. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Choi. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Man, that cut is just getting worse by the minute. Rated R tonight. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Wow. Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Choi. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Under a minute now to go. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
The Korean Superboy gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Trying the flying knee there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And there comes the separation now. All right, single collar tie now.
Ooh, what a punch. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Tags him with the left hand. Oh, huge block.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on the feet right now.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of his cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good, not bad.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are so evenly matched.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Blocks the shot. And that is a serious cut. Oh, clipped him with the overhand.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Nice strike. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Another beautiful takedown win.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Back to the feet now. Right hand on point.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, that right hand is on point. Punch is blocked.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Choi gets caught with that punch. Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection.
Actually got the takedown.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Nice Nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, eats a knee. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by the Korean Superboy. Pretty significant welt to the left side.
Oh, nice.
Wild swing there. Single collar tie now.
He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there.
Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he secured these takedowns.
All right, close guard now. Gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Going orthodox now.
You got to check these low leg kicks.
Outstanding knee to the body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there.
That was snuck in. Nice strike. Nice leg kick lands. Nice control in that collar tie. And a massive elbow lands around the guard.
Battle for position here. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight. Another takedown lands.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
What a fight!
Oh, wow. Oh!
All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, doohochoi.
Well, he did not get the